Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that rule and teach well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in this gospel, broad lifting up the standard of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just another lesson through the Spirit, titled, We're going to be great in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to be great. And unfortunately, I got another strike on my, GMS, KC Priest. So I'm uploading from GMS KC Priest, which, it doesn't have that many subscribers. So I'm trying to build this channel up while it's still fresh and new, because what I'm realizing what Esau was doing, he's trying to take the pages that's getting like a lot of traffic, because people are actually waking up, they're watching the videos, and the works are being commended. So he has to find any way possible to stop this truth from going out, which he can't stop the truth. I mean, the truth is already out. So hey, like the scriptures say, know the truth and the truth should make you free. So I received a strike on GMS KC Living Waters, and it's so funny because I had one strike on there already that's getting ready to expire next week. So he thought he can be slick and try to give me 2 strikes so he could be justified on finding a video that goes against his so-called policy, so he can be justified on taking GMS KC Living Waters. Okay, like he did GMS KCJ. He's taken all the pages over years without any proof of any type of medical anything. In this case, he's violated me based on a post I posted in the community section, which I don't even know what it was, but allegedly it was harassment, which I don't see how that's possible. Then I went up to appeal it, and then they didn't even give me anything to appeal, but yet the strike was still there. So they gave me 2 strikes on GMS on my other page, which I can't upload to that for 2 weeks. Then my other page, GMS KC, Priests, he gave me a strike yesterday for doing a video on Kanye West talking about hate speech, when I was just going through the comments of the small hats on how they was extolling the hate to Kanye, and I tried to appeal it, and I mean, they came back within seconds to say, nah, we ain't dealing with it, which shows you that it's already biasness towards us, man. Okay, their algorithms are set up against our content to totally be biased towards what we put out, because they know that we speaking the truth. Because they told me I gotta wait 72 hours so a review can come into an effect, so they can review it. But yet they came back within mere minutes or seconds to say, nah, we're not gonna reinstate it, which proves that they already have a ban on us. Like out of all the channels that have all this this debauchery on it, you got women twerking, you got Amalekites doing their dealings and spewing discontent for everybody else. But yet the minute that you make you make actual real talking points, and you make facts and truth on points we're speaking on, then all of a sudden we get booted off the air. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's wickedness, man. But it's all good though, because you know what? It is what it is, because they're getting ready to take these algorithms anyway. Because I know the WEF, whatever you want to call them, have provisions in play to pretty much do a mass censorship. So by next year, ain't no telling how these channels are gonna be, being able to be operated, because for the simple fact, you can't really say anything now. And it proves that they're the wicked, because if they were just doing so righteousness and they were doing so well, then they wouldn't be banning people from saying things. But that it proves that they're caught. They're gonna talk about, this is causing people to do this and that. No, you're causing people to do it, because for the simple fact, you're the wicked, okay? And you're taking away people's voices. Okay, people got a right to be discontent about how they feel about how you running your crummy ass kingdom. You give all these rights to undesirables, but yet you taking away the rights from the truth. But it's all good, because hey, there ain't nothing that you could do against the truth. So Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai is gonna hold you devils accountable for it, man. Okay, and I just wanted to kind of get that off, because it's getting to the point. It's like, all right, whatever. It's aggravating because we put a lot of time and effort into our videos and building these channels up, and then when they disappear, you disappear for a week, then you got followers out there that's really not mentally competent enough to type in the search bar and see if you're uploading from another platform. But instead, they think that you just got lazy and don't do videos. Oh, I ain't seen you post a video for 3 weeks, brother. Well, don't you know I got like 4 other channels? How about you type something in and you look for it first before you start to you know, scrutinize something you don't know, you know? But anyway, this is going into the kingdom of heaven. I was going off Apostle Tahar's video earlier when he was going into Isaiah, the 61st chapter, and he went in on that Mo TD Jakes, which he's been caught out there. Allegedly him and Diddy had a relationship with one another, which you could tell that TD Jakes, he got a lot of sugar in his Kool-Aid, man. You know what I'm saying? That he just sounds like he's been violated, man. And that's a nasty, vile dude, man. That guy he seems like he's very, very, you could just tell like he's been violated, you know, and he like it because, hey, he's a gatekeeper, you know. But all this information is coming out about these Jakes. The Most High is exposing you wicked Israelites out there, you know, because for the simple fact you're wicked, man. Scriptures say the things that is done in the dark should come to the light, man. And there's no thing that should be hid, kept in the dark, that should not come to the light. I think that's Luke 8:19, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, the Lord is exposing all your ill dealings among these congregations, among this entertainment world. You Jakes are really being outed, you know. But also, Esau Edom is exposing light on you Jake celebrities because Esau is getting ready to do something huge. So while he can take the attention and the focus off himself and what he's getting ready to do over here in the West, he's throwing people like Diddy, TD Jakes, you know what I'm saying? He's throwing the ex-Tupac murders. He's throwing this in front of Jake because he knows Jake is stupid, man. Okay, Jake will fall for the same pump fake no matter how many times you do it. Jake will fall for it because Jake is just docile like that. You know, as long as it got something to do with black celebrity entertainment and, you know, all this other madness, then Jake, hey, they on board with it. Oh, man, y'all hear about what happened with P. Diddy? Man, they said he had something to do with Tupac murder. We need to go protest and find out how we could get You know how niggas do, man. That's stupid. They ain't focused. They worry about every damn thing outside what they shouldn't be worried about, man. Okay, but here Esau is getting ready to declare martial law on the soils of America any day now. And yet Jake is fascinated with some damn P. Diddy. We knew P. Diddy was a damn Mo back in the 90s, man. Okay, Quincy Jones, all these guys, all this stuff has been coming out about these guys. It ain't nothing new. It just when Esau sheds light on it, then that's when you decide to believe it. But any Jake, you want to discredit him, you know? But anyway, going into the kingdom of heaven, Apostle Tahar is basically going into how we're going to be great, how we're going to be superhuman, extraterrestrial, or extra celestial. Okay, extraterrestrial means to be superhuman, like Superman, Thanos, you know, Goku. Them guys, they were extraterrestrial, you know. Okay, prime example like the Saiyans. The Saiyans was an elite race that pretty much had to start from the bottom and build up. You know, they had to go through years of captivity under Frieza. You know, they had to go through years of torture, okay, being brutalized by tyrants until they was able to discover their true power and become the supreme race. And that's the story of the Hebrew Israelites, man. Our people. Because, hey, in the kingdom, like the scriptures say, we're going to be like trees and planet, man. And when you go into the scriptures, trees is another way of saying people. Okay? Because, hey, trees is symbolic for people. Okay? Like it tells you in the book of, the book of Genesis, when it says the beast of the field, you know, it goes into the beast of the field and how Esau was up to above all the beasts in the field, you know. But we're represented as trees because trees are something that's everlasting and they're strongly rooted, you know, and trees are huge and they're gorgeous. So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to make us those rooted, those uprooted, those unrooted. I mean, I won't say uprooted. I mean, those uprootable or enrootable trees, even if that's a word. I don't even know if that's a real word. But the Lord is going to make us trees that's going to be planted and not being able to be uprooted, okay? Because we're coming to the end of our captivity when everything is getting ready to be restored back into order, okay? Contrary to popular opinion, this society does not bring order, but it brings confusion because everything in Babylon the Great and from Esau's rulership is total rebellion, man. Okay, this kingdom is in total rebellion of the Most High, man. Instead of letting the Lord bring rain and snow, you know, summer and fall, Esau Edom has artificial programs that manipulates and controls weather based on his accord, which is total rebellion, man. Because the scriptures goes into, if you're transgressing the laws of the Most High, then he's going to keep rain from you in due season. And he's going to bring droughts. And we know Esau, Edom is transgressing the laws of the Most High. So let's just say if Esau didn't have what he called cloud seeding and geoengineering, you know, in his particular weapons program, let's just say if he didn't have that, we wouldn't see rain nor snow. And everything would be totally dead. But see, what he does is he creates things artificially to keep his economy afloat, man. You know, which shows he's total rebellion against the Lord. Instead of keeping the commandments of the Most High and prospering, he decides to do his own thing, which is why the Lord has to take him down. Okay? But overall, man, we're going to be great, because right now you look at our people, Jake is in a total low case. Okay? Jake is totally in a mindset of being straight up moles, black people. Jake follows every religion under the sun. Jake is sick. Jake lives in a hood, and they've grown to love their captivity, to the point now it's like almost like, wow, you know, like when you read Lamentations, the 4th chapter, it says, how have the precious sons of Zion, counted as esteemed as gold, have become earthen pitchers. And when you compare gold to earth or to dust, it's like it's night and day, man. Okay, like at a point in time, Jake was like, to the point, nations feared us, man. Okay? They feared us, and they feared what we can do because they knew the power of our God. Now they fear Jake because they know Jake was wicked. Jake robbed liquor stores, bodegas. It was an article that came out, or a news case, that it was this 14 to 15-year-old guy, which I don't really believe this story. Because when they showed the mugshots of these wicked niggas, these niggas look every bit of 25, 26. And a woman who they claiming to be 23, she looked every bit of 32. But allegedly, these two niggas got into it over Christmas. Alleged 14 and 15-year-old boy named, I think one name was Marcus and the other name was, it's just some nigga names, man. DeMarcus and DeCarcus, I don't know, man. But basically two dreadhead gremlins, two demons. And you know, the sister tried to get in the middle of the feud and break them up. She's like, why y'all fighting each other over Christmas presents, man? Because one got jealous, so they was fighting. She got in the middle of it, then the young one blew her away, man. Then the 11-month baby fell on his head. And then the 15-year-old boy blew the 14-year-old away, put him in the hospital, shot him. You know what I'm saying? All over fucking Christmas, man. You know, and then you got Esau Edom talking about, well, guns, we need to control guns and this and this and that. Now we need to know if these guns are linked to any other cases, and they're totally negating the fact that they just put somebody to death. They're more concerned with taking guns, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole narrative of that case was supposed to be around the boy killing his sister and shooting his brother over Christmas, but yet they make it about guns. It ain't the fucking guns, it's the niggas that got the guns, man. You know, but long story short, if that is a true story, because Jake does get down like that, that's deplorable, man. You know, you can't, you know, you take out your damn trash, you gotta worry about a nigga coming up to stick you up, man. You know, or trying to break in your car and steal your car. I remember years ago, man, it was probably back in, what was this, 2006, 2007, I was probably 19 years old, man. I had a Cutlass Supreme. It was like a maroon color. And I remember I went to go stay at my grandmother's house for the night, you know, because I was like, I'm gonna go visit my grandmother. I was probably 18 at the time. Young. I went to go visit my grandmother, you know, my auntie, because I haven't seen him in a while. And then all of a sudden I wake up and get in my car and try to drive off. I literally damn near ran into a fucking tree, because the minute I started the car up, I didn't have no brakes. You know, I had no brakes. And then when I look under my hood, nigga cut my whole master cylinder, my whole brake line, gone. And it was the niggas right next door to my grandmother that was sitting on the porch. They stole my whole master cylinder, man. Cut my whole brake line, to the point I almost had a wreck. All some bullshit that niggas did, man. You know what I'm saying? So Jake is totally in hell, man. You know, and this is the reason why we got to get up. We got to get from under this man. This man has been nothing but the epsilon of evil for our people, you know? So in the kingdom of heaven, brothers, we're going to be great, man, okay? We're going to have the spiritual powers. We're going to have those new bodies, man. We're going to have clean women. We're going to have righteous children. We're going to have real food, okay? You ain't going to have no injuries, no infirmities, okay? You're not going to have any bald spots. You ain't going to have any patches in your beards. Like right now, man, I still can't grow a full fucking beard. It's pretty full, but it got patches in it, man. But yeah, you got wicked ninjas in the world that got full beards, man. Effortless. It was like, damn, let me get a full beard. You know, you get older, your hairline starts to recede. Sometimes your hair looks darker than other times. It's just mess, man. But it's all part of being under these curses. All right. So this is the book of Jeremiah 30. And I'm going to start at verses 15. It says here, why criest thou for thy affliction? Because this is all affliction at the end of the day. It says, thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity. And iniquity is sin on top of sin. We've transgressed against the Heavenly Father. So therefore, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has put us in this condition. Okay, even the prophets, man, we've had our offenses to the Lord. But overall, we're suffering because the nation of Israel, the wicked, the 2/3, which we all messed up with the Most High, man. But it says, because thy sins were increased, I've done these things unto thee. And when you're looking at Jake, man, Jake is getting worse by the day. And this is why the Lord is getting ready to deliver the elect. And the 2/3, they're getting ready to burn here. Because there's no remedy for them on this side. Okay, like going back into the time of Exodus, the Most High, he brought the whole entire nation of Israel out of the land of Egypt just for them to rebel 40 years, man. Just for them to complain and murmur, you know, and not give the Lord credit. They gave Moses and Aaron hell. Okay, they put hell on each other. Jacob was committing adultery. They was worshiping other gods after the Most High and showed us miracles, man. Totally decimated the Egyptians, and yet Jake was still going off, man, complaining, because that's the nature of our people. Can't win with them, man. Okay, and this is why he tell Ezekiel, man, though he said there are a bunch of scorpions and thorns and briars, you know, they're a bunch of madmen and women. And when you see the rebelliousness of these people, you like, God damn, why do I have to go out and teach these people? And in many ways, you can see why Jonah ran, you know. Jonah like, nah, I'm not dealing with this shit. This is some fucking mad. You want me to go to these people? These people will blow you away for even looking at them wrong, man. Jake will shoot you because you got a nicer car than him, man. You know, like I got my older brother, man. My older brother, how old is my sister? She's 89, 41, 42. My older brother's 43 years old. My brother was 15 years old because he's still living. My older brother got shot in the head over some Jordans, bro. Over some Jordans and a starter jacket. He was 15 years old. My father bought him some Jordans. They were like the Concord 11s, the patent leather ones that everybody liked. And he had a starter jacket. And they shot this nigga in the head, bro. 15-year-old boy at the time. Shot him in the head. And yeah, my brother was, you know, he was, you know, I mean, he was just 15 years old, man. He played ball and stuff. But yeah, he was doing street dumb shit, knucklehead. But, you know, he wasn't at that level yet, you know, of being, you know, street level hood shit. He got in there, but point about it is he got shot in the head over fucking indiscrepancies because niggas want to hate. You know, this is back in the 90s when you had a starter jacket. Hey, you could probably catch a case, man, because starter jackets were like starting gang wars. If all you brothers, you know, that go back to the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. You wear a starter jacket, especially out in Cali, man, you may not make it out of that joint alive, you know. But anyway, they shot the man in the head, man. And this is the reason why Jake is catching hell now, you know. And it's not going to get no better because like I was commentating on the news article that this boy killed his sister because his brother got more Christmas presents. But when you look at these two demons, they don't deserve any goddamn thing, man. Like they don't deserve no damn. Like what the fuck? These two grimy ass ninjas. Like why? You know? But anyway, overall, hold on, let me park real quick. I gotta drop something off. Slack you brothers, give me 1 minute. Got distracted there. But yeah, so these grimy ass ninjas, man, you know, you gotta stay away from. You gotta be careful, man, because it's to the point that Jake will literally do you in. But this is why we gotta be great in the kingdom, and this is why the reward is gonna be given to the elect. But it says here, therefore, all they that devour thee should be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them should go into captivity, and they that spoil thee should be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee what I give for a prey, man. Okay, because you nations are going into captivity. You Edomites, man. It's to the point that, like I said, the lesson I did yesterday about Kanye West, I'm showing the small hats hateful comments towards this guy about fuck him and this and this and that. But then when I do a video exposing them, I get hit with fucking hate speech. You know? And this is the type of bullshit we got to deal with. But then the spirit keep telling me like, look, bro, you ain't in your kingdom. You in the Edomite kingdom, man. This is their world. They could do what they want to do. So once you think about that, then you're like, yeah, it makes sense. They got control over it. And it ain't nothing we can do. We have no might about it. You know, because see, us being Jake, we come with the sense of entitlement because we know we're kings. And we know the history of these degenerates that call themselves JOOs and they ain't nothing but a bunch of damn devils, it pisses you off, man, because we have ruling class mentality. But overall, we're just like, what the fuck, man? But this is their kingdom. But guess what? It says here, all thy adversaries, every one of them should go into captivity, and they that spoil thee should be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee would I give for a prey, man. So, hey, you're going to be a prey to the children of Israel, okay? You're not going to have any substance in the kingdom. And I'm talking about you Edomites, okay, and you other nations. You're going to catch hell too. But Esau, there's not going to be any mercy to this man. This man is hateful, okay? He's totally just unreasonable. And then they cry wolf all the time. They're so quick to play victim and cry victim when they're the ones that's causing a problem in the planet Earth. You know? Like, who the fuck creates snow that don't melt under fire? You know, it's crazy. But it says, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, okay? And this is the point. We're sick. You know, our bodies don't function properly all the time. Okay, Jake is smitten with madness. You see Jake's out here talking to themselves, man, just on all types of drugs. The Lord is going to heal our whole nation, man. And it's going to be like, wow, like, is this real? Because the Lord said he was going to turn our captivity right before our eyes, man. So it's going to be one day we're going to wake up and all this shit going to be going down. And before you know it, we're going to be in the kingdom, man. And he's going to turn the entire nation of Israel, all these Keishas, these little degenerates, man, these little snot-nosed mookies, you know, Pookies and Tay-Tays and Kevos and Munchies and Lowskis and all these niggas, you know what I'm saying, that get elevated in his world. Hey, the Lord is going to clean them up. He's going to make them righteous, man. To the point he was like, damn, like, what's up, bro? Like, it's going to be beautiful to see our nation in complete righteousness, man. Even Keisha going to be in her right mind. Ain't going to be no Keishas in the kingdom. But you're going to have the Judite woman, the Levite woman, the Benjamite woman, in her beauty and in her perfection. And it's like, wow. You know, and it's coming, brothers, man. I know it's taking a long time, but hey, it's coming. Lord is getting ready to get this man up out of here. But it says here, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, says the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after, which proves that's not the small hats, okay, because they're a protected class. Matter of fact, when I went into the strike, I did a screenshot on it, and it told me straightforward, like, look, you speaking sea theories and against a protected class, which lets us know right there that they can't be the outcasts, because if they were so outcasted, they wouldn't be protected. Okay, because an outcast is a person that has no protection, that has no refuge, that has nobody that's coming to their defense or their aid. And by process of elimination, it fits us. Okay, nobody's vouching for us, man. Okay, the Christians vocab, they're coming against us every time we put a notary on our heritage. Then all of a sudden we got to get blamed of being black supremacists, which, you know, supremacist just means to be over somebody. And by default, the Lord has made us over you nations. You know, but it says here, but thus says the Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city should be builded upon her own heap, and the palace should remain after the manner thereof, because Israel is going to be destroyed, but it's going to be built back up. Okay, and it says, and out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them, and they should not be few, which proves there will be sex in the kingdom. It says, for I will glorify them, and they should not be small, because, hey, the scriptures tells us that Israel should be as the sand of the sea and as the stars of heaven. So there's going to be an infinite amount of Israelites on the planet Earth, man. Okay, and we're going to continue to procreate and make more bait, man, bro. Like, remember, this is a plan that's phased out over an eternity, man. So I can't really fathom how eternity is going to work. But just know that we ain't never going to go into captivity. We ain't going to never be in this condition. You ain't going to be driving no goddamn gasoline car that you got to put gas in every damn 10 minutes. You ain't gonna be dealing with no damn workplace. You ain't gotta be dealing with a bunch of rebellious Edomites, wicked Jakes. You ain't gonna be saying no goddamn witches at the clinic that wanna, you know, give you tainted juice. None of that stuff, you know. And their children shall also be as aforetime, and their congregation should be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them, which starting with you small hats first. The fact that you take down videos unjustifiably, that's bro. That's oppression, man. Okay, and it says, and their nobles should be of themselves, and because we're going to be the kings, we're going to be the governors. It says, and their governor shall proceed from the midst of them, which is Yahushai, and I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For as who is that engaged his heart to approach unto me, says the Lord. And ye should be my people, and I will be your God, which proves that Revelation 21 is talking about Israelites, man, because this is also quoted in a book, I think, of Leviticus. Oh, no, Leviticus. It may be in Deuteronomy. No, I think it's in the book of Leviticus, if I'm not mistaken. But it says, but behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury and a continuing whirlwind, and it shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked, which is you damn devils. And the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days you should consider it. So we're in the latter days now, man, okay? And now it's finally being considered that, wait a minute, man, these may be the children of Israel. And they know that, but they got to talk against it because, hey, the world is still ignorant to the fact to some degree. As long as Esau have his talking heads and his talking points, he can continue to spin the narrative. But now the narratives are being broken down through the prophets. All right. Revelation 21:1, it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, which goes into rulership. It says, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And the sea is symbolic. OK, it's not talking about actual water. OK, but it says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. And see, people get stupid. See, it's talking about all men. No, it's talking about the Israelites. It's with men, and he would dwell with them, and they should be his people. And Yahweh himself should be with them and be their power. See, that's possessive. It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and shall no more be deaf, neither sorrow, neither crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for all the former things are passed away. So all the wickedness of the world, the sicknesses, all the madness. But see, when a Christian read this, he think it's talking about the world being destroyed. We're going to be in heaven. We're going to all be dead, but we're going to be with the Most High. No, the kingdom is going to play out on the planet Earth, man, because it tells us in Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, 14 verse, that we should have many children. And we know that when you go to the heavens in the spirit world, we're angels. We don't procreate. Okay, angels don't have sex or anything like that in the spirit world. We don't need to. That's an earthly thing, but we're going to procreate on our earth because we're going to still look like humans, but we're going to be extraterrestrial with lower extremities. Okay, we're going to have penises, literally third legs walking around here, literally dragging them. You know, we're going to have to gird up their loins. You know, we're going to have to gird them joints up because, you know, the rods are going to be huge. You know, not to be on no homo, you know, none of that stuff. But, you know, women, they're going to have their vaginal parts. You know, they're going to have their bodies like Coke bottles, beautiful, glowing. You know what I'm saying? Not nippleless, not stretch marks. Perfect little round little buns, you know, all that stuff, man. Pretty smile. Man, we're going to have the best of the best, okay? But it says here, it says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there should be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for all the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said it to me, right, for these are true and faithful. So, man, that's beautiful, bro. That's gorgeous. That's, I have no words for that. It seems almost surreal because it's just like, godly, like when, you know, you know. But let me try to find that precept real quick. I don't know how to, believe it or not, I haven't really fully mastered this blue letter Bible. I know, right? How long I've been in the truth. But it constantly changes all the time. I'm trying to find the other precepts. I know brothers go into the different precepts, but sometimes they use the computer too. So cross-reference, Bible compares is cross-reference. Let me see here. Share verse, King James, text commentaries. See what it says here. No, it's not right. Okay. I gotta figure this thing out because it's a way that they pull up all the precepts. Dwell with them. Okay, here we go. But it's a scripture, and a matter of fact, I can actually just pull it up for real. Dwell with them, not with 21. Okay. Be their God. Maybe a Deuteronomy. I don't know, but it's a precept in the Old Testament that goes into that. Matter of fact, I got my, let me see this Bible here. Damn, they don't have the precepts in this one. Fuck, I hate that, man. Dwell. God, let's see what it says here. I'm pretty sure I'm passing it up, man. Yep, Exodus 29 and 45. But this is not the one I'm looking for, but nonetheless, this is one of them. Yep, this is Exodus. This is not the one I want, but this is the book of Exodus 29 and 43. It says, and there I will meet with the children of Israel by the tabernacle and should be sanctified by my glory. And I will sanctify the tabernacle of the congregation at the altar. And it says, and I will sanctify also both Aaron and his sons to minister to me in the priest's office. This is not the one I'm looking for, but nonetheless, this is what it is. It says, and I will dwell among the children of Israel and will be their God. And they should know that I am the Lord, their power, that brought them out of the land of Egypt, that I may dwell among them. For I am the Lord, their power. Okay, that's not the one I'm looking for, but that's still a good precept. And will be their God. Let's see what it tells us here. Genesis 1 and 3. And fuck it, man. But y'all get the point, man. But anyway, man, I gotta head out, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord's will you will edify it to the next lesson. Shalom.